All right. Mailbag is going to begin in just a little over 10 minutes at 10 o'clock. And it's going to be a rough one. but I'm trying to get some more coffee in me in the next 10 minutes, and then, we'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn this little butterfly on and see if any kittens are going to come to hang out for Mailbag today. So I'll be back. going on here, kids? Save some room for me and Ari, I hope. Oh, hang on, buddy. Okay, all right, okay. Run away if you need to. I think Ari knows that the mom cats have not been. These two mom cats have not been too fond of him. See, I had to correct myself there. They just don't trust him yet. They'll come around eventually. Tommy's decided to play with the camera. I guess we got a couple minutes yet, technically speaking. Maybe I could start one just a little bit early to make up for all the times I've been so late. Let's fill just a minute though. Here, actually, let me put this away. All right, gotta put this away now, buddy. That'll probably take up the time we need. Okay, give me a chance, kids. There we go. Always a winner. I think I'm gonna get the chair too. Give me an extra second. Yeah, what? Did something happen? All right. Well, there we go. So I went from, hey, maybe I can start early for once to being actually late again. Oh wait, no, not late. I'm still on time. Perfectly on time. Let's play the mailbag jingle, even though it is not on a Saturday. We can do it anyway. Here we go.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday, they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Grab my coffee for me. I left it in there. Did I just talk over the end of the jingle? Oh well. All right. Okay. So hey, look, still says 10 o'clock on my phone. So we did. We made it during the 10 o'clock minute. That's good. Hi, everybody. So this is part 2 of the mailbag. It was a 2-week mailbag, so it makes sense that we ended up doing it in 2 parts, just not last week. So this should be mostly the stuff that's come in within the last week. Yesterday's mailbag was probably mostly the stuff that came in the week before. But I didn't, keep strict track, so I don't know for sure if we, got one or whatever. Anyway, I was up kind of late last night. It was poor decision making on my part. I have no excuse. Rue and Mural were both out of the room last night. We wanted to give them a chance to have some time away from the kids, not nursing, but still have their suits off and be able to do whatever they wanted for a little while. And I think overall it was highly successful. But Rue really wants to go back into the room and check on her kittens, so she'll sit like on the landing of the stairs or just outside one of the doors and just talk to them. She just meow, meow, meows at them. And then somebody for a while last night was banging on the door, which was loud enough in the house, but probably was extremely loud on the stream. So the doors are basically great big sounding boards. So yeah, that had to be pretty noisy. But I think that overall, they probably, it was probably a good experience for everybody, even though I know there were certain times when it seemed like she was desperate to get into the room. She's got everything she needs out of the room, too, so it's not like she was really hurting for anything. I think that's about it for the evening report. And I don't know if you noticed, I said those 2 things that I was up way too late and that Rue was making a ton of noise last night, like almost like you could blame her for that. Then I was trying very hard to suggest that, but that is not the case. two unrelated issues. So anyway, Rue, by the way, is doing very well. I know everybody's been a little concerned about her, and she had a big fever the other day. But we've been keeping a really close track of her. I've taken her temperature more times than I can even count in the last, 72 hours or so, and she's doing fantastically. Her temperature's great. Her attitude's great. She's eating a ton. You may have noticed that she's started, her old behavior of picking up food and carrying it all over and giving it to her kittens. So she's just feeling great. Also, Caper, we're still dealing with his pickiness about eating, and I don't know what to make of it, but I can tell you he does eat. If we put down the right food and we hit him at the right time, he eats like a pig. He eats a ton. So as far as his health goes, we're not concerned. Just trying to find the right way to get him. The ideal would be to get him slowly transferred to the foods that we like to use, and then slightly less ideal would just be finding a food that he consistently likes to eat and get some calories packed on him so that we can then wean him off of that food and onto something that we like for him to eat. But getting calories in is always job number one. So I'm happy to report that he's been doing very well at that. Mostly, it's the chicken baby food that turns out to be successful. But he's gotten so picky now that I've been trying to, mix it with other stuff and, get him to eat what we want. That if he doesn't see me put the chicken baby food into the dish for him to eat, then he doesn't trust it. Like, he's got to see it come out of the baby food can and into the dish. Otherwise, he's like, eh. And we have had some luck with other things. That's just the one that like works the most often. Anyway, oh, this is so cute. Look at this. Look at the way this is wrapped in this cute little paper package with a little cardboard note. And oh, and a tag too. I really like that. Let's see. So this says, Bayou Lila and Abby think that this would be great as a tutu for Tutu Trace. Aw, hope you can use it for a photo shoot with the kittens. Kitten hugs. Well, that came just in time because it is high on my priority list to do that Halloween shoot. I wanted to do it today. I might end up, well, I always say I'm going to take the day off and just do nothing. Like after mailbag, I'm going to take the rest of the day off and not do anything. And that so rarely happens. But anyway, soon. So a tutu for Trace sounds like the cutest thing ever. And it looks like this must have come, that's obviously from Joy F. And this seems like this must have come from like an Etsy seller because they wrap this up so cute and put a little tag on it. It says 10% off for something. Let me take a look. It's the cutest little tag. I can't quite read the handwritten note though. It does say 10% off the next using for the, I don't know. Oh man. Let's not get bogged down here right at the beginning on the first thing. Look at this frilly tutu. Wow, this is probably a little bigger than you thought it was going to be. It's certainly a little bigger than I thought it was going to be, and that's exactly what it is. It's a cat-sized tutu. If we can't get Trace to wear this, the elastic, it's got elastic. I'm betting that we could get faculty to wear it, and it would fit pretty well. Or maybe one of the moms. Oh, hey, Tommy, do you need a Tom out? Let's just see. I'm looking for the biggest non-faculty that I can reach here, and Gamby's never going to forgive me if I do this to him. I just want to see how it fits if we put it over their belly. So this is the current fit. Oh, hang on, Gamby. Wait. Oh, it just kind of slid off. I think I can make it work. We're gonna have some fun with this thing. Like I said, if I can't find a way to make it work for the kittens, it is exactly right to work for the faculty. I think they would be fine. Or one of the moms. You would look so cute in this tutu with your little unicorn suit on, Rue. But I can't do it to her right this second because she looks like she's just. She looks like she's already had enough of whatever's going on here. I am gonna get a picture of this. I just set it on top of her. She's just sitting there. That's a good photo. I'm gonna put that up on the Discord right now. Well, Joy F, that is the cutest thing, and it's a great idea for a photo shoot. And I can't wait to do our Halloween photo shoot. I hope I can make it work for something for that. But regardless, that's going to be a lot of fun to use. You're probably going to see that over time in the future, and possibly a lot of photo shoots. We'll see. Now let's see here. Okay, I need to put this string somewhere where they're not going to get back to it. All right, put it in my pocket. All right. Well, hey, let's just keep rolling here. See how far we can get today. My hope is that we can get through everything, and so I'll try to keep it moving and not push my luck too much. Like I said, if we can't get through everything, we might find a way to start doing mini mailbags throughout the week as well. Oh, Mr. Meow, of course, Mr. Meow. And a note that says, Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I'm sending toys for endowments and some treats for all the kittens at Kitten Academy. Please divide up the toys in the bags. If there are extra, please use for in the house. Most respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. And I haven't looked, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Meow's already got a big stack of stuff in our basement for endowments for this large group of kittens. So this is extremely generous. And as usual, Mr. Meow has sent a grab bag of all kinds of various things that kittens like. And I see there's another one right here, too, also from Mr. Meow. Oh, and a third one. Oh, my goodness. Wow. They wouldn't go through all those. But first, let's just take a quick look at this. And I'm going to try to go a little quicker than usual. So here we have Mylar balls. All right, lots of those. We got some delectable squeeze up chicken and veggies treats. Interesting, chicken and veggies. We got some 9 Lives soft treats ocean medley flavor. I've had some cats in the past. That was like their favorite thing in the whole world. Got more Mylar balls. Got this very realistic looking fish with a very realistic fish bell. Bells, that's a thing fish have, right? I think. Oh, and a few more of those besides. Oh, wow. Actually, a whole pie. Wow, this is like a whole thing of fish. We need some, just wrap these in newspaper and open a little stand. So yes, a ton of fish-shaped catnip kickers. Look at all those. That is a lot of fish. Okay, that's all the fish. Oh wait, one more. There we go. He was a little late to school. Then we got springs in the big and the small sizes, and the rest of this box is a rainbow of these little felt mice. A whole bunch of those. I hope you could see me dropping those. I'll do it one more time just for fun. Oh, a couple got out. Oh no, they got away. So, and now we've got kittens in the box. Mr. Meow, as always, I love the fact that you send so much stuff, and it's so nice to really fill out those endowments for the kittens when they get adopted. And this is just a ton of stuff that everybody can play with their cats, and a lot of the classics, and it's really good. I appreciate it. Like I said, it makes the endowment so impressive too. The volume of stuff that you send, and then DJ usually likes for us to sort of have a policy of stuff that comes in for sort of general endowments like the Mr. Meow stuff. We try not to hang on to any of it in between classes. So when endowment time comes, we go to the Mr. Meow stuff and we just until it's all gone. We just take it and put it into all the endowment boxes, and it is a ton of stuff, and it's so nice that when people come and adopt their kittens, and there's just all this stuff, and I think it gives them a real a real sign of how loved their cats and kittens have been by everybody, and now they get to go home with them, and it's pretty sweet. So thank you for that, Mr. Meow. And we're going to keep right on with Mr. Meow because this is another Mr. Meow box right here. There we go. This one's got a little bit of packing material on top. And another note, this note says, I'm sending toys for endowments and some for in-house use. The 2 kickers are for the mom cats. They earned them. Most respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. I could not agree more. So these must be the 2 kickers. They're really cool too. They're they look like Muppets, like rainbow Muppets with those big eyes on them. And I've got a little bit of hair. Oh, and one says mural and the other one says Ruse, so they're labeled. Plus, on top of all of that, they seem to have a Velcro. They've each got a Velcro pocket in the side that you can fill up. Whoa, fresh catnip and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I think that Rue and Mural will greatly appreciate those. And then the rest of the stuff you said is sort of for general in a deployment or endowment, once again. So here we have some bags of toys. Those are very fun. All the usual stuff, the springs, the balls, the little plastic things. Yes, things. That's a good descriptive word. So we've got another one of those and another one of these. And this one's got tacos and avocados and cheese in it. All right. Here we have a cute little stuffed animal, kitty cat. Another bag of toys here. Oh, another one with the cheese and the taco. All right, that makes sense now. We've got a theme going. The Meow catnip tub. That is some extremely good catnip. And this says, oh, this is Fish and Fun cat toy. This is one of those floppy fish, which reminds me that these kids have one of those floppy fish, and we should probably start getting it out a lot more since it's kind of Halloween themed. So this would be an excellent endowment present for whichever kittens seem like they are the most enamored of the toy that we have. Oh, this seems really fun too. This is, let me move this box. This is a cardboard bowl, as you can probably see. It says hide and seek wobble pond because the top of it is covered with three holes and a picture of goldfish. And then inside there are some toys with rattles and feathers and things that they can reach in and try to get. But because the bottom is round, as they're reaching in to try to get it, it's going to get pushed all over. This is going to be really fun. I'm almost tempted to see how it works for them right now, or at least to deploy it for them here, because this would be so cool. That seems like that could be a real winner of a toy potentially. I'm going to put it away for right now. We've got enough to get through, and I really shouldn't ought to get distracted by the fun toys. but that looks pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Meow. Like I said, this is going to go a long way towards sort of giving them a whole bunch of fun stuff to have at their new homes. Now you should stop playing with the knife, bud. That's not for you. It's not though. Hi, Muriel. Hi, Muriel. Oh, her fur is so nice. You might be wondering why she's out of her suit. If I said that she needed the suit to stop nursing, and then since she's had the suit off, she's done a lot of nursing. But really, the whole goal there was to sort of get feeling too good for a while, and she was getting a little too skinny. And I feel like she's kind of over the hump on that, and would be more comfortable with the suit off. So that's why it's off. And if she nurses a little bit, that's fine. It's fine as long as her weight stays up and she stays healthy. She can nurse all she wants. That's all more than she needs to, though, because her kittens really should be past all that by now. All right, this tutu looks like it's going to get abused if I leave it out. I don't have a place to put it, though, except maybe in my pocket. Can I do that? Is that okay? Put it right here for now. The kittens, I think they're going to see it as a toy, and I'd hate for it to get torn up before we even get a chance. I know I just took that knife away from him, and now I don't. How did that? Did somebody grab it and run away? Should I? Did I put it in here without even thinking? Oh, I did. All right. Wow. Good job, me. All right. Let's see what's next here. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, here are small gifts for the Ruses and Mama Rue, a sweet mama, loving the mom cat's friendship from Tabby GCL. And these are those the little fur rattle mice that are just such a big hit. Everybody loves these so much. They get batted around and thrown around and kicked around. Really, really fun. So, real fur mice toys, 6-pack. That's exactly the right number. Thank you so much for those. Let's see. I don't know how to separate all this endowment stuff yet, but we will get it sorted out. There we go. Thanks, sweetie pie. I'm going to need this back though. Okay, thank you. I have been looking forward to opening this because I think I know what this very heavy package with the orange stripe is. I think I know, and I think some of you might also know. So let's find out. Let me open it up first before I start talking, just in case it's something completely unexpected. Oh, well, not completely unexpected then. But I don't know if there's a note. This could just be the good stuff. They just go right to the good stuff. All right. So let me tell you. Besides packing material, what we have is some cases of Weruva brand cat food, and wow. So if you're not familiar with the Weruva brand, they're actually I think from what I understand they're sort of locally run in I want to say Maine. Um, but what happened was the vice president of Weruva, a person named Anthony, I believe, reached out to me by email and he said, "Hey, I have been glued to Kitten Academy for a while now, and I was wondering if I could send you some of our food for the kittens to try out, basically." And I said, "Yeah, of course you can." I said, "Look, we do get email from time to time from people that sort of would like to use us for marketing their products, and I always tell them the same thing, which is we don't do like marketing stuff with people unless we really believe in them." Which is I don't think has ever happened, honestly, and it's still true that that's I'd let you know, but I we've never had like a marketing deal. Instead, what I say is we don't normally do that kind of a thing, but if you want to, we do a mailbag segment every Saturday where we open stuff live on the air, and I say whatever comes to mind about it, good or bad, and you are welcome to send whatever you want to that, the same as anybody else, and we'll talk about it the same as anybody else. Um, for him, I also added, if you want to talk about other stuff too, let me know because you are a brand that we've enjoyed quite a bit in the past. So there is a possibility there that I actually would endorse Weruva as it goes. And I can tell you this much: Anthony is a really nice guy. I mean, just the nicest guy. And of course, like I said, anybody that writes to me and says, I've been hooked on Kitten Academy is like dear to my heart to begin with. But just such a sweet and genuine sort of a person. So he said, I would love to send you some food, and I'd love to talk to you about maybe doing something in the future. But uh, um, in the meantime, just let me send some stuff for the kittens and see what they think of it. So that's what this is. That Weruva has sent some stuff for the kittens to try. I think he had said something about how they're introducing a line of food that's new, that is specific for kittens. And I thought, wow, that sounds like something for us to try for sure. So this says kitty gone wild, wild salmon recipe au jus. So these the Weruva stuff is like cat food. It looks real edible, and it is real edible. In fact, that's the other thing I was going to say about it is when we have trouble getting cats to eat, sometimes like caper, this is one of the foods that we always go to. Weruva brand, I should say, the one that I've been using quite a bit. We used actually on some of these mom cats too. I think it was Mural that went through a period where she didn't want to eat the way that she ought to, and we were giving them the Mac, Jack, and Sam Weruva food, and that's a big hit. I mean, for the cats, it's like a treat. They just go crazy for it. And I'm happy to report that actually Caper did eat a ton of it, but then he's kind of moved from one thing to another, and I didn't try switching up flavors on him. That might have done the trick. I don't know. But the point being just that we've used it, even very, very recently, quite a bit. Uh, Kitty Gone Wild, wild salmon, and lamb burger, lamb recipe. Wow. Then we've also got the honor roll with saba and gravy. Ooh. That's right here. We've got the high jinks right here. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to tell you about the emails with Anthony at Weruva. Hang on, this is La Isla Bonita. All right, mackerel and shrimp. Ooh, very fancy. And then one more, which is tuna and tilapia to some dinner. Wow, that also sounds really cool. So I'm excited about trying some of these out on the kids, and it's so nice of them, of the people at Weruva, to send this over. It's just I can't tell you enough how just friendly and wonderful he was, and in addition to saying that he's been had his screen like locked at Kitten Academy for a while now. He told me he apparently he doesn't know the names of all the kittens. I can't blame him. There's 13 kittens and 2 mom cats here. I don't even know the names that well right now. But he's like, there's that little gray and white like ball of energy that it was his favorite. And I mean, he's talking about Tommy. It's just so cute. So I thought that was really wonderful. So thank you to you for sending this stuff out. I can't wait to try it out. I know the cats and the kittens are going to love it. And I know, like I said, we've used it for a long time. It's good stuff. It really is good stuff. I've looked at some of the ingredients. I'd love to actually dig into it a little bit more and be able to talk to everybody about it. It is something that I am interested in. Is different cat foods and the sort of the philosophy that goes into making those cat foods, the science that goes into making those cat foods, like how does one brand or one line of food from a brand, why do they decide to put certain stuff in and leave certain stuff out? Is it what's healthier for the cat? And it's something I've tried to dig into a little bit once in a while, but it's kind of an opaque, like dark art for people that aren't, I guess, in the business. And I don't mind saying it was somewhat impenetrable. So I'm hoping that that's stuff that I can sort of ping Anthony or one of his people about, and maybe get some fun answers and share them with everybody. We can all become a little bit smarter about what we're feeding our cats. So anyway, thank you so much, Weruva. Super excited about it, and hope that wasn't too entirely awkward for everybody, but I was just really excited. I was so flattered too. All right, let's see here. We've got a uh, this package has a little cat on the front who's all excited and he's got his paws up in the air and it says it comes in the mail. Look right there. It's so cute. What are you looking for? Come back. Come back. Gimmick. That was Gimmick. Loganberry and Rue are sitting right next to each other on adjacent boxes here. That's kind of surprising, but getting along just fine. All right. So I open this up. There's another cartoon right here that says for Rue and Mural's Growing Kittens. It's a box of toys uh, from Kate E. And it says a person of good taste, no doubt. There's some kittens talking about what has been received here. That is really cute. I'm just going to cover up Kate's last name, I think. Look at that little cartoon. That's such a cute thing to do instead of to write a note to have a little cartoon that explains what's going on. That's super creative. Wow. Okay, Kate has sent catnip, Wisconsin harvested catnip. Oh, and there's also a cartoon on this that's got one cat looking at another one, and the cat is pointing accusingly, saying, "You ate all the catnip." That is super adorable. Wow, that must be some strong catnip too, because I could smell it immediately when I opened the box, and it is something. So these are a whole bunch of little handmade catnip toys with, I guess, some seem to be handmade, some may be just marinated toys of various type, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know. This one is a spider. Oh, with 4 eyes. That is so cool. I love the little eyes on that spider. We've also got a bag of. Oh, this is the bag of a bag of catnip. Yeah, we got chicken legs. This is quite a variety of very interesting toys. Oh, and they are interested. Oh, here's another spider. These guys are so cute. I just love them. There's another one in there too. There's 3 big chicken legs. There's catnip kickers. Oh, another spider. Oh, that's great. I might have to steal one of those. So, Kate, thank you so much for your creative catnip bag. I'm going to leave one of the spiders out right now. That's how I'm going to steal it, right in front of everybody. But I'm going to put your note inside with these catnip stuff so that we don't separate the two, and that way I'll remember when I go to separate these out for endowments what the story was. Kate, that is super super adorable. Thank you so much, and I think your box here is just the right size to stash that tutu in. Excellent. Oh, there's two. I accidentally left out two spiders. She likes. She's like, did you hear that? She's like, don't take that away from me. I was playing with that. There we go. That is the cutest little fuzzy spider. Actually, I think I can put this in here. We'll always try to consolidate a little bit. Hi, buddy. Can I open that box that you're sitting on? What's up, Hustle? Hi. This is Little Hustle, of course. Oh, ooh, a lot of treats. Oh, and toys. All right. Let's see. There's a big note right on top to Mr. A and Dr. DJ. I like the way Doctor is underlined. This is Peanuts Halloween card. It says, this Halloween card is filled with love. Aw. It says, love Karen. And it is, oh, and a bunch of bad jokes. I see. What side of a werewolf has the most hair? The outside, of course. Wow. All right. Well, we got to keep it rolling. I'm not going to read all of these. These are good jokes. That says bad jokes. I disagree. They're also the bad jokes are all in little springs, so they're very bouncy bad jokes. I like that. So let's see. The note says, okay, to read on this stream. Yes. Okay. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, wow, do you know what time it is? It is Halloween, or in Kitten Academy terms, Meowloween. So in true Mr. A form, this card has lots of jokes for Mr. A to tell DJ and perhaps the kittens. Anyway, I put a box of odds and ends for the Academy. They are as follows. Toys for everyone. All right, good. Temptations for the faculty. Everything must be so buried in here. There's a lot of stuff. Chiba sticks for the faculty, fancy feast for everyone, and tissue paper for the tissue pit of awesome. If I've missed anything, you can distribute it as you see fit. I'm sure they will be all enjoyed by everyone. I wanted to put more stuff, but it was a tight fit as it was. So glad the items I sent in the last box were enjoyed and consumed. I think it's really cool that you were able to have the mom cats and their kittens together in the same room. And it's been a while since I've seen torties for a class. I heard they have tortitude. Is this true? Lastly, is there a favorite kitten type or breed that you like the best? I know you like all of them, I'm sure. Before I keep going, let me answer a couple of questions. As far as the tortitude goes, I'm not sure, but Little Squiggle does, like, she panics when I pick her up in a way that is exactly like Smokey used to do through her whole life. So that's what I think of. But it's just cute. And is there a favorite type of kitten breed? Well, I'm not too sure about that because honestly, I've not been exposed to pure breed kittens or cats ever as such. Every now and then when I'm at the vet in the waiting room, I'll see something. There was a lady in there with this Bengal that was but it wasn't, it was like a Duluth Bengal. There was a word for it that I don't know. It was so beautiful, blue eyes and everything. Just lovely. But I haven't seen a lot of them myself, so I don't know about that. And then, for the cats and kittens that we rescue, of course, I love them all. And sometimes I feel like there's one or the other that I like a lot, but then I realize I like them all. Like I thought for a while I liked orange, little boy orange cats the best. And now lately I'm thinking I like little black cats the best because these little black kittens in Ruse class are just something else. I think my favorite breed is just whichever one I have around, I guess. That's what works for me. All right, you said, are you giving out candy to trick-or-treaters? Will you get some for yourself, or will DJ need to lock up the candy? Yes, all of the above. I bought a bag of candy so that we would have it on hand for trick or treaters, and I've eaten too much of it, and so BJ and I put it up above the fridge. And then this morning, of course, I'm up above the fridge getting candy. Not good, not good to have that stuff in the house. Lastly, I had to tell the funniest story. My mother-in-law is having their deck redone. In the process, one of the kittens from across the street decided to wander over and hide under the deck. She fed the kitten some royal canin, and of course it loved it. Now, the mama cat and kittens are coming over nearly every day for a feeding. They're barn cats, so they're supposed to be keeping the mice and whatnot away. I hope they don't get too fat from their extra feeding. Is there a difference from barn and house cats? Just curious. I just thought the story was adorable. The kitten was shy, but it would come out and play with my mom-in-law and then go back under the deck. I was glad when the mama cat came back and got the kitten. Perhaps it's a mama cat's instinct. That's so sweet. Thanks for all you do. Love, Karen. Yeah, well, I don't know. You know, Maggie, our cat Maggie is one that grew up as a barn cat, and then we rescued the whole Maggie and like 14 of her relatives. Well, I say rescued. I guess the person that owned the barn decided to kind of clear everything out. So Maggie, hi Maggie's right here. Oop, oop, a barn cat. And if there's a difference, I guess it's that they're majestically floofy. Every barn cat that I've known has had a real good attitude, but you know, I wonder if that's sort of a selection bias about the good attitude of barn cats, because the ones that have a bad attitude, you never see them, right? The only ones that you're going to see are the ones that want to be social. So I'm not sure if there's really anything to the idea that they have a vastly different personality. But of course, barn cats are working cats too. And that makes a difference. So anyway, let's see what you have sent. We have Blue Wilderness cat treats. Maggie, I need you to move now because we're too floofy to sit in front of the camera. All right, we have Blue Wilderness cat treats. We've got the aforementioned tissue paper for our next tissue bit in pink and white. Oh, some more treats. We've got a cloud lights up twinkle time play toy. We've got some mylar balls. We have Silvervine lollipops. We've got the blue tissue paper. All right. We have some avocado toast toys. Perfect for our little hipster kittens. Madcap Mania refillable catnip toy mouse. Some more tissue paper. Oh, and more. There we go. Now we have a ton of Shiba treats, or Shiba, I guess, reward food. I don't know, whatever. A ton of it. Also, Fancy Feast Classic Pate, a classic, just exactly what we would normally use here, and the Temptations Creepy Catnip flavor, limited time Creepy Catnip, which is, I love the Halloween branding that they are doing, but I love the other one better. The other one is Human Flesh, which we've got a whole bunch of in the cabinet. That didn't sound right. You're not going to hear that very often here on Kitten Academy. Yes, we've got a cabinet full of human flesh. It's not really human flesh flavored, probably. I mean, how would I know? Maybe. But it is very cute branding for Halloween of their regular treats. So there we go. All right. Hey, thank you. This stuff is going to go a long way towards giving little kittens treats and tissue time and some really fun toys. I'm going to put all of it right back in here for now. That was all for the faculty or general use. Tommy's trying to steal one of those catnip kickers that were sent specifically for the mom cats and not for Tommy. But he is trying right now to take it away. Oh, he might even succeed. Can you get that out of there, buddy? Guess not. Okay. Well, this pile is off limits for the moment since Rue is sleeping on it. I'm sorry, Mural. Did I offend you by moving a box? All right, so push that out of the way a little bit and bring this stuff over. I think we're going to make this all the way through today. Maybe, let's see. I shouldn't predict things like that. Let's find out. Oh, oh, very nice. These look bigger than usual. Mr. A, here are bowls for Rue and Tommy. More to follow from Clint in New Hampshire. Well, Clint, this is awesome. Clint always has sent these really nice metal bowls. They're stainless steel bowls with little rubber lips. And every time I mention how wonderful it is and how they're going to last forever, and they do. Whoa, what was that? Come on, let's go somewhere else. Okay. Um, anyway, I think it's really sweet to send these because they're useful. They're very practical. They're excellent, classic, timeless design that lasts forever. And I think that's a really sweet thing to do. So a couple bowls, and like I said, these are I think a little bigger than the ones he normally sends, which is also cool. So Clint, thank you so much for those. I know those are going to go great for the adopters. I'm thinking about just adding it into one of these boxes here so that there goes less to carry downstairs. I think I'm going to do that. Like I said this to Clint. I said it to everybody like Clint that normally sends in things. This is a big class, and if you are one of those people who's always felt like you could, send the same stuff for every class, and now all of a sudden you're like, ooh, that's a lot to take care of all at once. Please do not feel obligated to keep it up. Just take a break for this class if you need to. There's no rule that says you have to do that for them. I love everybody that you do that you care so much. The kittens love it. The adopters love it. It's fantastic. There's nothing wrong with saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna have to catch you on the next one." That is fine. Believe. Okay, April in Asheville. This says right on the top of it. That's good. Makes it easy. So let's see what April in Asheville has sent. Oh, in gift bags, no less. Oh, very nice. All right, April in Asheville. 2 gift bags. Here we go. Maggie's into that spider too. That must be some good catnip in there. All right. This says, here's a gift for you and DJ to kick off the holidays. Add your favorite beverage and enjoy from April in Asheville. All right, I'm going to peek at this. Ooh. Oh, what? I didn't even know La Ruse made coffee mugs. It's very heavy too. Is it a? Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. It's got the list of instructions about what you can do with the mug too. Like you can apparently bake it in the oven up to 500 degrees and you're fine, which is something I do with my coffee all the time. But all that aside, this is a really beautiful design. It's a Christmas mug. It's La Crusade, and they've got their logo right on the bottom, so you know it. And then it's painted with a little reindeer and a Christmas tree, and it's just a lovely little motif for Christmas. It's so pretty. And I'm betting this has the same note. It just says "Enjoy" from April in Asheville. All right, let's see. It looks like another. Oh, but this one has Santa Claus on it, and it matches. These are so cute. Oh, I wish I'd opened these yesterday because I did mulled apple cider for our Christmas tree decoration yesterday, and these would have been the perfect things for that. But we'll get it next time. In fact, I saved the leftover apple cider because it was so good. Oh my goodness! I didn't think I liked like apple juice very much. I think because the last time when I had it, I was a kid. But I realize now, if you do it right, so good. So many things like that from my childhood that I'm like, I don't like that, and now I realize I just didn't have it done right when I was a kid. You just drink apple juice from a juice box as a kid. It's not the same experience. Uh, I'm, I was almost thinking about putting these back in the bags and putting them under the Christmas tree, but we'll want to have them and be using them between now and Christmas, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave them out, and we'll put them directly into rotation. April and Asheville, thank you so much. Wow. I was just talking too. I was just talking recently about how I've never owned La Crusade. It's too fancy for me, and now I've got 3 pieces, 4 if you count the lid. So That's pretty cool. In fact, I was just using it last night too. The crock pot that was sent. I was just using it. It's in the sink right now, soaking, so it's easier to clean. So awesome. All right. Thank you very, very much. That's just too generous of you, and I love it. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful. I can't wait. All right. This says Bart and Star, food and endowments. So from Bart and Star. Thank you, and I like that. So I know Chewy does not generally allow people to put in a note. So they also don't allow you to ship to a post office box like the one that's on the screen right now. So you can ship it to the street address of the post office, which is 270 Monroe Turnpike, 270 Monroe Turnpike. And then you just send it to 270 Monroe Turnpike, and then you say like Suite 186, and it will still get to us, and Chewy will do it even though they won't ship to a post office box. It still goes there. And then because they won't let you leave a note, you can ship it to yourself. Say Bart, care of Kitten Academy, and then it will all be right here, and I can see who sent it. So that's what's happened here. Bart and Star, and you've also included in not just who you are, but what you're intending it to be used for, which is great because I always have that question of, did you send it for a particular reason, or do I just do whatever I want? And here you say food. You say food and endowment, so I know exactly what to do with it. How about that? I like that. Thank you so much in advance, Bart and Star. There you go. Oh, wow! There's a lot of toys in here. I did not expect that. I expected to have a case of food. You did say food and endowment. It's just from the weight of it. I didn't realize. So what we have here are these little wicker balls, I guess, and there's a whole bunch of those in here. So it looks like probably one for each and every little kitten. And then this is really cool. I don't think I've seen this particular thing before. Oh, maybe I have. It's like a dream catcher. It says dream dangler, but it's basically a ring. It's just a ring that's got all this fun stuff, hanging from it, which is perfect. Somebody a little while ago sent in rings that were very similar. They were a little smaller, and they didn't have anything on them, but they were woven, like rope rings, like this is. And I said how much Custard would love those because he loves the little hair ties, and the little woven rope ring seems a little safer than a hair tie, maybe just as fun. And it turns out he does love it, by the way. He plays with it constantly up in his office. So this seems like the exact same deal. I could see exactly how a cat would love this, but even more, like it's like takes it to the next level for kittens. They've really got to play with something. So you've also sent, it seems like probably one of those for each and every kitten. I'm not going to pull all of them out, but this whole box is full of those little balls and the little rings, and this Fancy Feast classic chicken pate, which is exactly what we tend to feed the kittens. I'm just going to stack that right on top of the Weruva, like I'm not committing some great sacrilege by doing so. And that will, of course, go in with our food stores, which is perfect. It's very, very practical to send that kind of thing, and we greatly appreciate it. And these toys for the endowments, that's some really classy stuff that I think the kittens are going to love. So thank you for those very much, Bart and Star. And there's another Chewy box right here where someone else has done the same thing, very clever, but this is from someone else. It is from Angie, who is Human to Hobbits. So Angie, Human to Hobbits. I think that's what that says. And let's just see how that goes here. Oh, wow. This is more filled with toys. Speaking of filled with toys, you guys, I got to take a picture of Tommy, then I'm going to try to move this so you can see him. Tommy, can you hear me? Buddy. Tommy, what are you doing? Let's see if I can slide the box. He's in the box that's filled with packing material. He's just stuffed in there with all the packing material. It's ridiculous. But you can definitely see him sticking his head out. Anyway. All right, where was I? That is Angie, Human to Hobbits, I think, has sent us the ultimate collection of springs. It is definitely springtime and fall here at the Kitten Academy. Lots and lots and lots and lots of springs. So I'm guessing there's probably about one of these for each kitten's endowment, just from the look of it. Plus, not just springs, an equal number of these little tiny catnip fillable. I think it's a beaver. It's a catnip fillable beaver, and we've got a ton of those too. Wow, that is a lot of toys. A lot of cute little endowment toys for all the kids. And I think Angie let me know if I'm wrong about how you're going to have us use these. But it does, like I said, it seems like you sent one for each kitten. So I'm going to add it to the other box. That way we consolidate it. Actually, the other way around. And then the other box consolidate things just a little bit. Oh, that'll make my life easier to just go downstairs. There we go. Wow, that is some endowments. All right. Right there. All right. Whew. We've only got 6 boxes left, although I am really starting to feel it a bit. So let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh, wow. 2 more boxes for Mr. Meow. Mr. Meow, that is a lot. Oh, 4 more. What? Mr. Meow, that's too many. It's too many boxes. Oh. Basically, we got a Mr. Meow bag today. All right, hang on. I'm just going to sit like this. Oh, that's pretty pleasant, actually. Tommy, why don't you move over to this side? There we go. All right, well, Mr. Meow, box number 3, and then we got box number 4 and 5 from Mr. Meow also. And for all I know, the one that she's sitting on might be from Mr. Meow. That is a lot of boxes, Mr. Meow. All right, your note here says, greetings, Mr. A and Dr. DJ. I'm sending boxes from Ural and Rue and their kittens, and also their items for tomfoolery. In this box, beds for Rue and Ural, toys, and 2 dishes for them. Most respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. Well, I'm going to leave your note then in the box so that I remember later what was for whom. But I see, first off, we've got, what is this? You've got a little woven rope toy. We have some catnip bananas, a Vibrant Life brand catnip bananas. Interesting. Oh, and another one of the little rope toys. So I see we've got pairs of things here from Ural and Rue. That makes too much sense. Too much sense. I use the number 2 and not the word. Yeah, just so you know. Oh, these are really cute. This says, check me out. And the other one has just got cats and mice on it. Oh, it says, feed me right meow. I see. Those are cute little food bowls. Perfect to go with them. And then, as you say, cat beds as well. We've got one in sort of a green and the other one is blue. Those are perfect. They are going to love all this stuff so much. And it's really sweet of you to think of the mom cats like that. So for Rue and Ural, I'm just going to close this right up with your note in there and write Rue and Ural on it. That way I got the bonus reminder how it is supposed to get distributed. Rue, Mew. Perfect. Mr. Meow, that is so generous. Oh my goodness. And more. Still more to come from you. Hang on here. Let's see, this is another, the next box I can reach is a Mr. Meow. It says right on it. It's heavy though. It's a little heavier than the stuff that we normally use. It's supposed to be full of treats, right? Let's find out. Ooh, okay, it is. Wow. In this box, there's some toys and treats that mom cats could pass out on Halloween. Oh, that's so cute. They could also give some to any kitten that should knock on your door on October 31st. Respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. How sweet is that? That's a fun idea, too. I can just imagine little kittens out trick-or-treating would be adorable. So it is, like you say, mostly a box. Although right here we've got Halloween mice. They've got that weird, I don't know what you call that material. This pile. It's got like a pile to it, I guess. Anyway, very Halloween colors. Perfect. Cute, cute, cute little mice. Also, we have Yow catnip crayons. Yow catnip is that's the good stuff right there. And then we have some treats, lots of different kinds of treats. We have 9 Lives and Meow Mix treats. We have the delectable squeeze ups. We've got the Pure Balance Puree, lots of each of those. We have the Pounce Moist, just like I was talking about. I've had some cats that just love that above anything else. And then more of the creepy catnip flavored Temptations. And then finally, a couple packs of Whiskas Cat Milk. Easy to digest, 98% lactose free snack drink for cats and weaned kittens. So it's not like a kitten milk that you would use like KMR to actually nourish your cats. It's a treat milk. What a cute idea! I bet they love it. I mean, I bet they would. DJ drinks like one of her regular things is to have warm milk before you go to bed, like she's a character from the 1950s sitcom. But she does, and a lot of times she ends up sharing some of it with the cats, and she always has the lactose-free milk, and they do fine with it. She never gives them too much. Well, that may or may not be true, but she tries not to give them too much. And, it's sweet. So this being actually engineered for cats must be an interesting thing. I bet they love it. So thank you for that, Mr. Meow. Next up, one more Chewy box. And this one says, from JLu, use how you see fit. Well, JLu, thank you. That is so sweet. Tommy, do you need a Tom out? Tommy. I like that, originally when he would get into it with somebody like that, the mom cats would come running and would have to separate him. And now they just kind of look like, oh, it's Tommy again. They don't care. You can if you want. He's just chasing hijinks around. If he's still on hijinks, you should at least make him change targets. Oh, there he is. He's back there.
Tommy! Hi, Tommy! Go upstairs.
Hijinks is in the box behind you.
I see that.
Yeah, okay.
Tommy!
All right, JLu. What do we got here? JLu, it's great to sort of hear from you, too. That's fun. Oh, this is, okay, let's see. We've got a Halloween kicker that has 3 pumpkins stacked up. I love the expression on the top one. It looks just like little Scrawl. And then it's got a feather on top, too. And it's Halloween. I might as well pull this thing out right now, right? It's not going to be too much longer before it gets packed away for the year. Look at that. Look at the one on top. Doesn't that look just like Scrawl? Or it's just me? I think it looks just like Scrawl. They're going to have fun with that. Okay. We've got some of these balls that have the same sort of fuzzy, the stuff I just called deep pile. I don't know what you call that, though. Same kind of thing. Oh, there's another one of those. We have some of the fabric-covered fancy springs. And one of the cat wands, fabric teaser cat toy in retro circles pattern. I like the retro circles pattern. Normally you see these with the rainbow pattern on them. Which I like rainbows too, but this is cool. A little different. I like the retro circles. So, JLu, thank you for the sort of random selection of toys. I know this is going to be a lot of fun for the cats and kittens. And I don't know where to put these. If I want to put them so that we can start using them, or if I should. I think what we're going to do is put them in with the endowments for the moment, and then we can decide if we're going to pull them out or not. Oh, I can reach. Okay, let me try that. I should probably also throw out some of these big old Halloween mice under the same sort of philosophy that it's not going to be too much longer that they're in season. If I can get them open. Here, just throw out one of each color. There we go. There's got to be a word for that fabric, right? It's got like the big fat hairs. I don't know what I'm going for. You know what? Forget it. Let's keep rolling. Okay. Now we come to the pile that has Rue on top. So we're going to have to probably move her a little. Maybe I can just pick up that box to start with. Try to get sugar before I disturb it. Let's try this. Come back to this last. Ruse on top. Well, that leads us then to this, which is another Mr. Meow. Oh my goodness, Mr. Meow. Okay. And another note from Mr. Meow. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, more toys for endowments for all the good kitties at KA. Most respectfully yours, Mr. Meow. Mr. Meow, I really can't thank you enough. So this is, as you say, more toys, and it is mostly toys. I see there's a few treats in here, like there's another Pounce. But you got these bags of cat toys that go in the endowments. Oh, so fun. Look at all of that. And then we got these little hamster mice things. I love this shaped toy. This is so cute. So you've been sending these for quite a while. We've seen those plenty of times. This is like all the regular standby stuff that I think you send us very frequently. We got these long-tailed birds. I know you've all seen before, and the long-tailed mice also. They kind of look like they belong in the movie Beetlejuice or something, don't they? Especially together. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Why don't you play with that while we look at what else we got? I'm not going to pull everything out that's the same. You have sent a ton of all of that. Wow, this whole box seems to be birds, long-tailed birds, and little packs of toys, plus this mysterious little bag, which has, something just fell out of it. Little tiny real fur rattle mice. Oh, those are definitely a big hit all the time. In fact, I want to put one out right now. Don't tell anybody, okay? Let's see which color. Oh, orange, Halloween orange, perfect. Gotta take the little tag off. Get it. Okay, good. Wow. Okay, so you sent a little baggie stuffed full of those, plus what's in here? Oh, I see. We've got these kinds of mice. Here, we've got little animal print mice. Like, I say animal print. I don't know if any animal. I guess Dalmatian. Yeah, okay, we'll say that. And then here we've got one that's got kind of a giraffe print, right? Fuzzy little giraffe print. And there's not quite a leopard print because it's got like that pink, and maybe it's a pink panther. Yeah, who knows? All right, we'll go for that. So anyway, we've sent a whole bag of a ton of each of those. Also going to be fantastic for those endowments. Mr. Meow, thank you so much. I can't believe how much you do to help out these little kittens and their endowments and to really get them established once they are adopted. Established, that is, with lots of treats and toys. What better way? So thank you so much for that. And almost done then. Wow. What time did we make? Is this a record? Oh, no, 11 o'clock. Okay, good. No, just about normal. That's fine then. Hi, Hustle. Hi, Tiny Hustle. Hi, buddy. Oh, yeah. Every day you're hustling. All right. From JLu, use how you see fit. Oh, okay, good. JLu again. JLu. We've got the Peek and Play pop-up tent. This is one of the tents that we've had this particular model before, and it is a big hit. I was, again, another one of those things I was skeptical of where I was like, I don't know if this is really going to go over, and the kittens love it. As you've seen, I think the last time, I think the Oranges had one of these that they were in constantly, weren't they? So that's going to be real fun to deploy for some group of kittens. Although these guys have a pop-up tent. They've got two pop-up tents. They have the Halloween one that we'll be putting away when we put away the Halloween stuff. And they have another one that's upstairs that's just a real basic, like solid colored tent I got because I thought it might look good as sort of in the background of photos, you know. I kind of try to keep an eye. I don't. There's nothing I can do about it. But whenever possible, I like to keep an eye towards things that are going to look okay in the background of photos, since that way I can take more photos and it looks just a tiny bit nicer. You do what you can, right? Anyway, here we have an interesting little holiday Mr. and Mrs. Claus bouncy mouse cat toy. Oh, I see. Each of them has a little elastic string with a ring on the top, so you can hold them on a finger, or maybe wrap them around a doorknob or something. But it is Mr. and Mrs. Claus. That's very cute. It says, as a set, do not separate. Good advice for married couples like Mr. and Mrs. Claus. Here we have 3 more of those same kind of balls, but in this really cool sort of a seafoam green. What a great color. I love it. Seafoam green, beautiful. Here we've got this Mad Cat Crazy Catnip Taco. By the way, Gambit has that orange real fur mouse with the rattle. Those things are always such a hit. He's trapped it under the camera, so if he's making a lot of noise and getting in front of the camera, that's why he's fighting that little orange mouse. Okay, J-Lu also sent a fresh breath mint stick. Boy, if only I could get Eddie to chew on one of these. He tends to have some pretty bad breath. And the refillable catnip swirl. All right, a little hard to see, but it is a swirl with a Ziploc belly, so you can put the catnip inside. Then we have the. I know what this is, even though it's wrapped up in tissue. I don't have to open it to see that this is that unicorn wand. I know I've seen it come through here before. I think I've got one in this thing already to be used that we've used a few times with either these kittens or the last group or both. I think there's one right in our toy cabinet. Really good toy. It's the Frisco Unicorn Teaser Cat toy. A fun one. And then this one, I think I've seen, but we don't have here. It says Feather Teaser Cat Toy Blue, but it's a cute little blue bird with ribbons. It's got these long ribbons that come out too, so it's really attractive. This one's probably even a bigger hit than that. The unicorn one is kind of like a stuffed animal on a string, so it's a little unwieldy. And this bird looks like it's just perfect. Interesting. That should be a lot of fun for everybody. Again, J-Lu, thank you so much. It's good just to hear from you, though. So thanks for that, too. Now, we've got one more box. It's the one that Rue is sitting on. So I'm going to have to ask you to move over, Rue. Can we do that? She loves boxes and sitting in boxes and on boxes. You saw her yesterday in the box. And we took that box up to the master bedroom where she was after Mailbag, and she immediately got back in it. So DJ felt bad for her and brought her a slightly larger box, and she immediately got into that one. So she likes to have a little box to sit in or on. Don't you? Well, what cat does? Yeah. All right, we got to do something here. Rude. Is that a little hair there? Something. All right. Okay. Come on, right here. You can sit in my lap. She's not much of a lap cat, though. I was saying that. I think she does. She likes to snuggle and be close, and you can squeeze her and just pet her and everything. And then she'll get up and she'd rather be next to you than like on you. I think in general, not 100%. She has come to me and she'll just start like kneading on my legs and stuff. That does happen. Too sweet. She's just too sweet. All right. And right back onto the box. Hang on. All right, what is this? Wow, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yes, you can share during Mailbag and read per your preference. Oh, well, I like that. Right on the top, that's useful. On a giant pumpkin, like I said. And let's see, it says Mr. A and Dr. DJ and faculty, and it's on pumpkin stationery too. Very pumpkin-y here. Yes, you can read on screen or as appropriate. Thank you for all the work you do to help cats. Aw. Sealed up with some, what do they call that tape? It's washi tape, right? I don't know why that just came into my head. I'd never be able to think of that if I was trying. Kitten Academy, dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, I realize everyone says thank you, but really, thank you for all the work you do with kittens and mom cats. It's been so much fun to watch each class. Clearly, you and Dr. DJ care for each of them. I've only recently discovered Kitten Academy, started with the oranges, and I've been hooked since. Like many of your YouTube subscribers, I have cats who also enjoy watching kittens run around. I was unsure what to send, but knowing how quickly the kittens use toys and how much your cats like them, I thought it would be fun to send some Halloween treats for cats. So, enclosed, something for each cat and kitten, and some extra goodies to use as you see fit. I realize you may already have a lot of Halloween things for the furry family, so ultimately, please use as you think best. Wishing you and Dr. DJ a happy Halloween. Thank you again for sharing this experience with all of us. Sincerely, CF, Coco, and Lin Lin. That's Coco and Lin Lin. Lin Lin, those are cute names, Coco and Lin Lin. P.S. I know the kittens like paper. However, on the string, not so sure. My Coco eats all the strings, so FYI, I did try to pull all the silica I found in the toy bags. Oh, so FYI, and I did just a separate thought. Okay, but I might have missed one. All right, well, we'll take a look. I'm sure we can deal with it. And it says, yes, deploy right away or as you see fit. Okay, perfect. Wow, these are so nicely wrapped. The stuff you sent. First off, you got these purple and black tissue paper, which is really cute, Halloween. Now look at this. This says Rue and Kittens. Look at the way that's wrapped. Isn't that sweet? And this one says Mural and Kittens. And this one says the faculty. And then we've got one for Tom Pastrami. It says Tom Pastrami. A little smiley face. That's so sweet. There's a couple things here that are loose too. We've got a delectable squeeze up. We've got a giant bag of tiny tiger filled cat treats. I think it's Tiny Tiger brand, not that they're filled with tiny tigers. Wouldn't that be something? You bite into it, just all these little tigers come running out. Not cool. All right, and Yow catnip balls. Perfect. Always a hit. Always a big, big hit. All right, so let's see what's in some of these. I think we should start over here with the one that says, oh, this does say Tom Pastrami. Wow. Let's start with the one that says faculty, though. Because that, I know, I'm not going to ruin it for some adopter by unwrapping this cute little package. Oh, wow. Oh, hi, Rue. Oh, she's trying so hard to get in there. Okay. This is, like you say about the strings, I do want to be careful of those. I'm going to put them in my pocket. This is Halloween toys. We've got another stack of pumpkins, this one with crazy patterns on it. I did not know the pumpkin stacking thing was a thing. I wonder if they have like a, like a template they made for snowmen, and they're like, where else can we use this? I don't know. Anyway, here we have a bag of candy that includes a kitty roll, a kitty scotch, and a kitty cat bar. Oh, well, of course, a kitty cat bar. That makes too much sense. We got Dracula, candy corn, and a bat. And then we have what I believe is the same pop-up tent that's currently deployed in their room. So we'll have a spare on hand. That is perfect. So that's some good Halloween stuff right there. And like you say, Halloween is fast approaching. We do have a lot of Halloween stuff. But just like last year, what we might do is if there is too much, we can just put it away for next year. She just sneezed all over this, and I can see. Can you see all this? Look at all that. Can you see all that? Good job. Still, I don't want to just put it with like random endowments. If it's going to be for Halloween, it needs to go someplace for Halloween. Let's see. There's some other Halloween stuff right here. Well, I can separate this out after we're done going through everything, but I think I am going to just toss it in. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I need to get this all organized. But not yet. Not yet. I don't need to organize it right this second. I'll do that after. Also, we can take a tissue and make them like a miniature Halloween tissue thing. So I'm just going to put all the Halloween tissue over that way. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see what the other ones are. I bet it's kind of the same idea. But maybe if it is the same idea, I don't have to open it all the way, and we can save it for more endowment stuff. Whoa, look at that. Oh, these are so cute. Spooky Treasures, a mix of the Halloween mice. Plus, we have the same tower of pumpkins that I just put over there. Not the original one with the funny scrawl face on it is in here. And another one of the cat pods, the candy corn pods. So it is sort of the same kind of stuff, and it could go really well for the endowments because this might be too much for me to get through for Halloween. But I'll tell you, I don't see, first off, what's wrong with celebrating Halloween every day. It might be kind of a ministry thing to do. That's fine. But then, secondly, they could just be sort of reminders of their time while they were here was special for them and for their adopters. So they can bring out the Halloween stuff and be like, it's Kitten Academy stuff. It's childhood stuff, right? Why not? Why not just use it that way as an association? Anyway, I really like it. Thank you so much for this stuff. The kittens are gonna love it, and it's some cool Halloween stuff too. It really is. So I'm gonna save it for I think endowments though, and then we'll figure it out from there. So all right, we've made it through everything in the mailbag. I of course have to get all of it sort of picked up and put away at this point, which is exactly what I'm going to go do. A little organizing, and then most of it I think is going to end up downstairs in the endowment zone. But thank you so much to everybody who sent everything. You're all wonderful, and so much appreciated. And just again, the joy that it brings to me, even just to be able to just have this giant pile of stuff, and then when somebody comes to pick up the kittens that they've adopted, to be like, look at how much everybody loves your kitten. That's how it makes me feel. It's just like this is how much. Look at that. So this is wonderful. Thank you so much to everybody for that. All right, I'm going to pick stuff up, and then we'll wrap up the archive, and then we'll see whether I can actually take the afternoon off or whether I end up doing stuff instead. I bet you thought I was going to throw that away. I didn't. I just threw it away instead. All right. Up and at 'em. All right. Oh, kids, all right, let's do this. Wow. That's why they see you here. You gonna help, buddy? You gonna help pick some of this up? Come on, you can do it, Hustle. Hustle up, pal. You're going nuts on that packing material. I wonder if I can get them to play and here. So much down today. It's perfect. Just the way we like it with stuff getting sent mostly for the kittens and cats. It's great. This is the box I got. Hang on. This stuff here. I got this. I'm gonna write Halloween endowments on this just so I remember if we need extra Halloween stuff. Later on, I'm gonna look at that and be like, how are we giving endowments for Halloween? Doesn't make any sense. Well, now that I put this together into a box, they're never going to play with it, but that's fine. All right. Oh, oh, that's heavy stuff. All right. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, give me. Hi, give me. No, come back. Give me. Come here. Hi, Meow. Hi, Gimme. I'm sorry. No, I'm really sorry. You too, Mew. All right, well, everything's as put up as it's gonna be for now. So I guess that's the end of the mailbag. Thank you guys all so much. Again, I can't say it enough. I literally, I have no idea what to say. We're super grateful. I know the kittens would be super grateful. I know the adopters are super grateful. It's just thank you all so much. Yeah, thanks. All right, so that's it for the archive. But if you're watching live, keep right on watching. And if you're not, go check it out. The Kitten Academy live stream. It's not bad.